Game 2 between Dolphin Lords and Xel'Narwhals. CheeseGrater spawning as the green Zerg on Dolphin Lords, and his opponent, the blue Terran, Jaymunger for Xel'Narwhals.
That is my favorite team name, Xel'Narwhals.
Yep, a portmanteau between Xel'Naga and Narwhals. A beast beloved by the Reddit community. This team league, of course, is generously sponsored by the Internet Movie Firearms Database, imfdb.org. Check them out for all your firearm trivia, knowledge. I mean, they just have it all. If it has something to do with a gun, it's in a movie or a film, it'll be on there. So we are playing on the new Desert Oasis map. This is the post 1.1 patch. We'll look over here. There are the rocks here that no one else can be following, but I'm just saying aloud. Also, that ledge near your mineral line and where your refineries are at has been completely removed. That ledge used to be incredibly horrible. You put up siege tanks there and or have a void ray charge up and just destroy your life. So thankfully all that's gone now, and that middle Xel'Naga watchtower is really narrowed, and with the rocks down, or with the rocks in place rather, it's a really windy way to reach your opponent. So we'll see that on the mini-map as that happens, and CheeseGrater going for a fast expand.
Especially on the new 1.1, Desert Oasis, like Absentis said, is extremely, extremely windy. You have to go through kind of this backward S to get to your opponent. And the rush distance is crazy long. So CheeseGrater is in a very, very comfortable position to do a fast expand. I'm not sure if the rush distance is longer than Scrap Station. It kind of looks like it.
I have not seen it yet, although I'm really hoping someone on Team Liquid rather will, I mean, inevitably that will occur. Someone is just that good. Jaymunger, he has a repair. He's getting a bunker down right by the natural, checking CheeseGrater's vision. He cannot see the bunker.
CheeseGrater cannot see that bunker.
Perfectly placed.
At the same time, CheeseGrater is trying to do a gas steal at Jaymunger's main base. Jaymunger now sending down a single Reaper down to that bunker, so looking to do a really nasty Reaper bunker cheese. Not deterred by the time additions that have been placed for Reapers and bunkers in the 1.1 build, he still looks like he's going to be able to pull this off in a very effective fashion.
Yeah, that's right. I believe it's they're delayed by 5 in-game seconds. Maybe he's just going for the element of surprise. I mean, it's just not as likely to be seen, but hey, you can do it anyway to great effect. So Jaymunger now being able to shell away at the natural expansion, and another Reaper on the way, another one being created. He's getting a second Rax up, so it looks like just going for Reapers right now.
Yeah, here comes the second bunker down at the the expansion for CheeseGrater. CheeseGrater probably not very happy at all that this is happening. That hatchery now at 800 health and dropping very rapidly.
Yep, I believe CheeseGrater is completely abandoned, saving it. He's retreating his queen, he's running away with all his units. He is getting speed, no other tech for the moment, probably just concentrating on getting, or staying alive rather. Also, somebody in chat mentioning Void Rays might now start charging up on the rocks, which is a really smart thing to do. I mean, you can position your Void Ray really properly, and then come and harass. So Reaper is now coming into the main mineral line. 2 Queens Feedlings. You're gonna be able to fend this off.
Right, these 2 Queens are just going to go slappy on all of these Reapers. Effective in single protected bunkers, but now that they're out of their hard shell, they are no match for the Zerg units at the main base. CheeseGrater now putting down his lair. I'm really wondering what he's going to go from... Yeah, I'm really wondering where he's going to go with his tech from this point, because he did lose that first nat, so he is disadvantaged at this point.
Yeah, I imagine he might be going straight for Aspire, just because the air distance on this map's really short. Oh, that looks really weird. He has all his speedlings like clicked on a drone. Anyway, more Reapers come in. One gets taken down. Another one nipping at the heels stays alive, but barely. CheeseGrater is spreading creep around. That's something you definitely need. Oh no, creep tumor taken out. That hurts this early in the game.
Absolutely, Jaymunger just kind of sitting at the edge of the Zerg base with his Reapers. Trying to do a little bit of hit and run back and forth. These Speedlings, Speedlings trying to get us around. Ooh, yeah. And these Reapers are just going to be cliff jumping all over the place.
Yeah, very nicely done. CheeseGrater is in fact getting that Spire up, and looks like Jaymunger is going 3 racks Reaper, and that's his build. I mean, as we mentioned before, you didn't really think that would be happening post-patch 1.1, but of course, yeah, it doesn't seem to deter him at all.
Alright, CheeseGrater is putting down that Spire, trying to expand his creep all over the space, so he is going to get that advanced speed while his units are on the creep, which will be very crucial in defending against this giant Reaper harassment that's coming in.
Yeah, Jaymunger is doing really well for himself right now. He's containing that Zerg on one base, forcing him to focus on the spreading creep. And, I mean, right now, the best thing he could probably do is get an expansion. He has turrets all over the place. He knows mutas aren't going to harm him at all. And he's getting high-sec auto-tracking, which is not an upgrade I see all that often, but should probably be considered more often by Terran players, as it adds +1 range to all turrets and really helps fend off mutalisk attacks.
Right, it does give that +1 range to turrets, including missile turrets, so... Right, Jaymunger definitely going to call this kind of muta expand, as that is kind of the obvious choice in being boxed in by Reapers, so these Reapers now being muta harassed all over the place, but are definitely not going to be able to assault the Terran base because there's just so many turrets around.
Yeah, Jaymunger might even have too many turrets up right now, but he's definitely going to be safe from mutalisk harassment. Economically, they are even. Jaymunger, I guess he could have capitalized a little bit better on his advantage by expanding quickly. I mean, CheeseGrater is getting his expansion up. Now these mutas are going to come in, and as soon as they see the mutas, they're just going to run right around. And he's deciding to engage, but no, thinks better of it, and he runs off as he should be doing. He's also taking the gold right now. CheeseGrater just saying, "You want Reapers? Fine, I will double expand."
Absolutely, and as well as taking the original nap position that he lost initially, he's definitely taking that gold, because if he can successfully pull off this double expansion, he'll pretty much be on the same playing advantage, if not more, after taking that high yield after losing that first natural. That was very, very unelegant of me to say in that phrasing. But I think you get my point. Muta's now coming in, seeing if they can take out some supplies. One goes down.
Yep, alright, I'm at 12-18 right now. And, yeah, what did one SCV say to the other one to, scare him?
Supplies!
Evidently you watched the State of the Game podcast. Alright, so CheeseGrater now Maynarding some drones over to his naturals, getting a Baneling nest and researching centrifugal hooks. Gonna have really fast Banelings. That's gonna wreck all those Marines that he saw recently. Jaymunger taking a really defensive stance, getting that planetary fortress up as natural. And right now, CheeseGrater, he's doing pretty well for himself. I'm gonna check the vision for Jay. Yeah, he does not see either the gold or the natural expansion. But he has to assume that he's got at least one expo up. I mean, it'd be hard-pressed not to realize that Zerg would be needing to expand.
Right, I really like that CheeseGrater is really actively spreading this creep. He already has a very continuous path between his nat and his main.